One of the guys that will have a bigger role is Tony Fields. Let's take a look. Tony Fields had the pick 6, and then he goes to throw the ball to his dad in the crowd, and that is his dad diving for the ball and kind of body surfing. He does end up getting the ball, and there you see his dad and wearing Tony's number, and he shows it and gets a little bit of a hand in Texas after going down and getting the ball after Tony Fields' pick 6. And Tony Fields alludes to that Browns fan is my pops, Tony Fields Sr. Mary Cash, show that, because with the injury to Sione Takitaki, you're now down Anthony Walker, Jacob Phillips, Sione Takitaki. Tony Fields played really well, and he's going to need to continue doing that.
Yeah, he really will. I mean, Sione Takitaki is the third Browns middle linebacker lost for the season. And absolutely, this has been just a Bermuda Triangle for Browns linebackers at that spot. But you need guys like Tony Fields to step up and make plays. And he did something that Miles has been clamoring for all season long, and that is get those takeaways. And he was involved in 3 of them. And, it just made a huge difference in the game. Of course, he had the pick 6, and it was just a great game by him. And he kind of put himself on the map, and I think you'll be seeing more of him.
Yeah, and it's a guy that has been banged up and hadn't been able to get on the field because of various injuries. You mentioned the pick 6. They had a couple of defensive touchdowns, the punt return, 4 turnovers, and the 2 defensive touchdowns. Special teams touchdown. Those things usually come in bunches. Let's knock on whatever and hope the bunches are coming again, because they're going to need them the next 2 games too.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, these are going to be big games. We don't know yet if Lamar Jackson is going to be able to play. So I guess they just have to take things 1 week at a time with that. But Joe Burrow is going to be ready for this team. And that, again, he wants to get that monkey off his back. It's actually hard to believe that he is 0-4 against the Browns. And they've got that 32-13 loss on Halloween night to avenge. And they're going to be loaded for bear. And not too sure about Joe Mixon yet, but this is going to be a big game for them. Again, they're trying to win the AFC North. They're trying to make sure they win as many games as they can. And as Joe Burrow observed the other day, he said, we know how to win these games in December.